Welcome back to Four Wheeling SA. I'm Henk and get ready for an adrenaline-pumping ride as we venture into Rhodes in the Eastern Cape. We'll conquer Lundeansnek Pass and search for snow at Tiffendell, waking up to a winter wonderland. Join us on this cracking Eastern Cape adventure. Welcome back, folks. We started off our epic trip at the Vulture's Lodge in the small town of Zastron. We could not have asked for a more beautiful morning to start with. Would you just have a look at this? If this is just a glimpse of what we can expect for the trip, we are in for a cracking trip. We cannot wait to get going. The plan for today is to drive from Zastron in the direction of the Lesotho border, passing Sterkfontein and then driving over the Lundeansnek Pass to our accommodation at Ballach Cottages. We hit the road and it was not long before we reached the Zastron Bridge, which crossed the Orange River. It really is a special bridge to cross early during our journey. We finally left the tar road and adjusted the tyre pressure for gravel road driving, since we will not see a tar road in the next couple of days. We had some sheep looking on. We initially followed the Telltale River and the views were just spectacular. Crystal clear blue water is just something else to see. Small water streams were still flowing from the mountains, which we believe was due to the recent snow they had in the area. We had our first glimpse of snow on the mountains. We were hoping to see a little bit more. Little did we know what lies ahead of us. After passing some traditional huts, we started our approach to the Lundeansnek Pass. Lundeansnek Pass is a mesmerizing route that links the little mountain farming community of Wartrail with the Tally Bridge border post. But it is more than just a connection between two places. It forms a majestic link between the Witteberg Mountains and Lesotho, creating an incredible scenery. The scenery and landscape on the pass is remarkable, and we were amazed by some of the views. Just have a look at this. Driving along the road, Lundeansnek Pass takes you up to the peak of the White Mountains. Reaching the summit, you'll be rewarded with an unparalleled view, painting a picturesque scene that captures the essence of natural beauty. The sandstone rock formations were just something else to see. Reached the top of Lundeansnek Pass. So far the views have been spectacular. Yeah, really recommend you come and do this. So from here we're going to drive down to Balloch Cottages. On the way we saw some more snow, and the anticipation to find more snow close to the road started to build up even more. Ward Trail and its surrounding areas primarily consists of farming stock, with many of them being direct descendants of the settlers to the region. The development in this area is minimal, with only the occasional farming community or village breaking the natural landscape. We've just arrived at Balloch Cottages. Very nice environment here. Hopefully there's some time and the wind will lie down and I'll send up the drone. But yeah, you've got everything here you need, and the cool thing is no load shedding, because they've got hydropower because of the river that runs past here. Apparently 10 kilowatts or something of power that they generate themselves, so clean energy as well. Amazing was that drive on Lundeansnek Pass. It's really spectacular, but it's something you need to get in your vehicle and go do it yourself. Then you just realize how big it is. You can put up a drone and get a wide overview. The wind didn't play along today, but get in your own vehicle and go drive it. Hoping to go for a walk later, but the wind here is something else at this stage. It's blowing very hard, so yeah, hoping for it to settle down a bit later. And then apparently tomorrow is going to be literally cold, so we don't know if it's going to bring snow or if it's just going to be cold. We'll have to wait and see. Under snow-capped mountains, a canopy of clear star-studded skies, this part of the country becomes nearly perfect, offering little reasons to depart and countless incentives to savor the breathtaking views. Balloch, situated in the Ward Trail area, is a breathtaking farm owned by the Frost family for 4 generations. It boasts spectacular valleys and unique sandstone rock formations. Good morning from a cold, but I won't say freezing, Balloch Cottages. So the plan for today is to drive to Rhodes, from there up to Tiffendell, and apparently some of the roads are closed or washed away or something, but we'll see as the day progresses. But hopefully we don't have any problems. Here at Balloch, the plan is to drive from there to Rhodes. And from Rhodes, take the Carlisle Hoekspruit Pass to Tiffendell, and then a Tiffendell 10-hour traverse up to the top of Lundeansnek and then back via Lundeansnek to Ballach. With a plan in place, or so we thought, we headed to Rhodes. Every now and again we had to stop to admire the scenery. Nestled in the Eastern Cape, Rhodes is a hidden gem of a mountain village. The village takes its name from Cecil John Rhodes. As you arrive in Rhodes, you'll find yourself surrounded by the majestic southern Drakensberg Mountains. While the scenic splendor of Rhodes is undeniably captivating, the village's architectural charm is equally enchanting. It was time for us to leave Rhodes behind and continue our search for snow. We took the turn off to Tiffendell, the previously well-known ski resort, and drove through some of the local farmlands. We soon reached the beginning of the Carlisle's Hoogspruit Pass. This is a steep pass that requires your full attention while driving it. The reward is spectacular views around you. Just have a look at this. As a bonus, we came across our first small patch of snow. We've reached the summit of Carlisle's Pass. It's quite a bit steep. You need to be careful when you drive up there. It's doable, but yeah, it's cold. We found some snow next to the road, but we're going to continue to Tiffendell and hopefully we'll find some more snow. We finally come across a reasonable sized patch of snow, and it was time to send up the drone. So we're basically at Tiffendell. Here's a nice bunch of snow where we're playing for a bit. I don't think we're going to do the 10 traverse. There's a lot of snow in there, and somebody mentioned that there's snow over the road, that it covered the road, so there's a bit of a risk. So we'll see, either we go down Carlisle's Hook, or we go with the Volunteers Hook Pass. Started to snow as well, so you don't want to be caught here on your own. It's currently -2 degrees. And we've decided not to take the 10 traverse, but rather take the Volunteers Hook Pass. It is really a pity that Tiffendell remains closed. We are not sure why. Maybe it is just not financially viable. We started driving towards the Volunteers Hook Pass, and on the way we passed the Tiffendell Dam. All of a sudden we started to find more and more snow on the road. So on a Volunteers Hook Pass, we came across this thick layer of snow which I need to cross, and I'm not really comfortable in doing it. I'm not sure what the road's going to look like ahead, if it's going to get worse or something. The problem is it's very hard at the moment, so it's not soft, so I might end up belly up on the snow and there's nobody close by. So the best for us is, unfortunately, to turn around and then go down Carlisle's Hook Pass, because we also don't know what the 10 traverse looks like, and that's exactly why we didn't do it, because we were afraid of something like this. So better for us to just turn around. And that brings us to the end of an exciting day. It was quite a long day, longer than expected, especially since we had to take a detour. The advantage is we got to see the pass on the way down, but yeah, we got back quite late. I'm quickly gonna have a nice meal, just some quick ribs, and then we're gonna go to bed early. So this morning we woke up, opened the curtains, and what did we see? It snowed overnight. That's it. It's incredible. It's very, very special. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's gonna be fun to get out of here. But yeah, no, so worthwhile coming here to see it. Words cannot describe the experience. I will let the scenery do the talking. we're on our way through the snow. Let's see how it goes. Leaving Balloch, it was as if we were driving through a winter wonderland, especially for us who has never ever seen snow like this before. It was such a privilege. The snow was widespread and we just had to keep on admiring the scenery. I would definitely like to come back when everything is nice and green. It was time to leave this part of the trip behind and push on to our next destination. Fortunately or unfortunately, we did not know or expect what would lie ahead of us in the next couple of days. We're just now on the Barkley Pass and somebody stopped now and told us that listen, that there's ice on the roads. I'm not sure what we're going to do. We cannot turn around here. But the scenery is breathtaking. It's spectacular. So yeah, but this is where we're going to end this week's episode. Thanks for watching, and in the next episode we're on our way to Hogsback.